I've got a lot to say, but I don't know what to say. Witnessing Islamophobia, my heart's in disarray. More so for the survivors, much to their dismay, because their thick skin will testify it's just another day. I'm waiting for these symptoms to subside or abate, and of that they will, I'm certain, but no else is practiced by the state. Do you think you've got us cornered? Do you think this is checkmate? You only have an appointed term, it's set at a fixed date. You can fund Al-Qaeda, sell weapons to rebels in Syria, overthrow Gaddafi, providing weaponry to opposition in Libya, kill 1 million Iraq under false pretenses, whipping up hysteria, invade Afghanistan, surround Iran, stealing raw materials, create Pakistan and run after your filthy hands with dumb milk in India. But my mum was the bindi like a dun, signifying a third eye that's seeing ya. You studied our dispensations to create sectarian hatred, so you could continue to rape and pillage us. Now we look to our neighbors with our fingers pointed, blaming, claiming we're diligent. Now I just think we're still slaves to what the British did. But these words are a prism, shedding light on a prison without bars, that's imprisonment. When the hero said we're a beastly people with a beastly religion. Did you not open your mind and think
you're delighting in fighting your brothers? What would your common ancestor think?
Open your mind and think you're delighting in fighting your brothers.
Delighting in fighting your brothers.
What would your common ancestor think? Open your mind and think. They dug deep in the ground and found diamonds for the crown before we could blink. 260,000 enslaved 300 million. Take a moment to let that sink. If we stood as one, it would be over before it begun. But none of the heart of them sing. So what is this hint of a thing? Before I put my foot in it and eat to study the Vedas and stop wasting time watching Dave Dust. It's time to make amends, cause when Kalki descends, he won't be friends with you pagans. Why are you haters? Fix up your karma, come back to the Dharma before it's too late, son. Look after your atma so it can become one with Bhagwan. There's no bigger sin than hate, bravo, and tell that phony crony toady. Look at Modi, that nationalism and fascism breeds contempt and revenge. I don't question my patriotism, I'm not unholy. I love Dhoni and Kohli as much as the rest, but this life's a test, so be at your best. Don't follow these clowns, they'll just bring you down. And we know better than anyone that what goes around, cause comes back around. They divided and ruled and played us for fools, but Darius knew it when shelter from truth. They drank from the land, South Africa and Canada. These foreign invaders settled in Americas, Israel, New Zealand, Australia. But I got news for you, so do me a favor. Remember the young pale Jewish youth looking like an alien. We'll never be your savior, but rather a follower of Satan and his Freemasons. We'll put them all in chains, these slaves to be fakers. They think they're movers and shakers, but they're in for a surprise. The day they open their eyes to meet their maker. You're delighting in fighting your brother.
You're delighting in fighting your brothers.
What would your common ancestor think? Open your mind and think. You're delighting in fighting your brother.
You're delighting in fighting your brothers.
What would your common ancestor think? Open your mind and think.